Guys, I absolutely have to tell you about my night. Or, no, not even just my night, it was my whole day. My whole day. So, my boyfriend and I were both supposed to go to the cemetery for a Day of the Dead celebration with the Bone family. I wanted him to bring, because he has human bones as well. And I wanted us both to bring all of our human bones and give offerings and participate in the celebration. And of course, you know that the dead feed off of the living. So they could feed off of the energy of the celebration and all of these offerings that people were bringing. Because people had food, people had alcohol and incense and all kinds of things. It was a Day of the Dead celebration. But my boyfriend last minute canceled on me because he got caught up with this professor. But I had already promised my bones that we were doing this, like it was already. So I had to go. But I ended up going a little bit later than I would have otherwise because I had to get everything organized for myself. I had to figure out how to bring them with me. So I put them all in a box, and then I put the box in a bag, and I carried it on my bike. And we rode to the cemetery. And as soon as I got there, when I pulled over and I chained up my bike, and I pulled out my phone to see what time it was 3:33 exactly. So that's how it all begins. And I have pictures and videos throughout this night. I don't know how much I'm going to include in this video because I really want to just post it. Like, I want to post this now. I don't want to do editing and this is... Okay. So, it begins. I said, I'm going to just read you my post throughout the night. That's what I'm going to do. So we have it step by step. 6 hours ago, I posted... The Bone family and Mama made it to the Day of the Dead celebration at the cemetery. I just finished chaining up my bike, looked at my phone, 3:33. So this is how I carried them to the cemetery. And this is my phone. Focus. 3:33. That's how it begins. Okay, so I posted this 5 hours ago. Right there is Hecka, where my hand is. Up here is the humerus bone. These are like fake skulls, and then you can see Agent Scully's over there in his element with the other skulls. We have my urn, the humerus bone. Over here we have the feet bones and the skull ring as well as in there. So the next post, 5 hours ago, I said, people keep taking pictures in front of the death altar. That means my little bone family is going home with all of them. So you got people taking pictures of the altar over here. So they're going to be in people's photographs. This is nice. I'm really glad we made it. I invite my family to feed on the energy of the celebration. There are hundreds of people. A man just approached me to tell me that he collects human remains as well. He asked to see my skull ring. We made it in time to hear several songs.
Is Agent Scully singing?
My only complaint is the sun, and boy am I thirsty. And then 5 hours ago, again, I posted, I am the guardian of my dead, never far away. I keep a watchful eye on this crowd. Observed some children eating the offerings off the altar, but I am nearby, ensuring that no one touches my loose bones. 4 hours ago, I posted, I promise the sun is so bright, and so much is going on, I had no knowledge that I was ending this video at 6 minutes and 16 seconds. 6:16. It just happened like that. There's a fly on my leg as I post this. People are still taking videos and pictures, which include my little family. It is a beautiful day. We are glad to be here. And what I'm referring to is I made a video while I was there. And the video, it's like the sun was so bright on my screen and like there was so much going on. I didn't do this on purpose. Focus. As you can see, the video is 6 minutes and 16 seconds. And 6:16 is one of the versions of the number of the beast. There's 666 and there's 616, and that just happened to happen. It was an accident. 4 hours ago, again, I posted, I am covered in flies. One even landed on my phone screen. Yeah, they were all over me. I was just sitting in the grass, and like all these flies came, and they were on my leg, on my knee pads, on my shoe. They kept landing on my hands. As I was typing that, one of them landed on my phone screen and then walked onto my hand. There were flies all over me. It was crazy. And then I said, this is the stuff of fantasies. And then, still 4 hours ago, I said, my phone is starting to glitch out. It called all of these images one. So I tried to upload, I took a couple of pictures and a video as well of all the flies all over me. And when I tried to upload the pictures, like, you know, when like you click different things in your gallery to upload, it'll put, like, I click on it, you'll click on a picture and it'll say 1, and then you click on another picture and it says 2, like you have 2 images uploaded, 3. I kept clicking the images and they kept saying 1. And you can see they're different images, and that's a video of all the flies, too, that they're all over me. And they're, like, fucking flying in front of the screen while I was filming. But I clicked on, and then it said 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, even though it shouldn't be doing that. And as you can see in these pictures, you can see there are flies. There's a fly there. It's like a game, like Find the Fly in the pictures. There's a fly there. This one you can't see because the fucking thing's in front of it. But yeah, there was a fly there. I think my finger was right next to the fly in this one in the video. And then after it did all that, it's one. Even though these are totally different pictures, like you can see, this one is like of my shoe. This one is of like and these are different knee pads. Like this is my right leg and my left leg. And there are flies on both of them. And then it started working again. See now, 2, 3, 4, like it's supposed to, but they should have done that right away. They should have been 1. They should have been 2. Should have been 3. Instead, it was 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then it started doing 2, 3, 4. It was weird. I've never seen it do that before. Yeah, I said my phone is starting to glitch out. It called all of these images 1, so 1, 1, 1 instead of 1, 2, 3. All of these are pictures of flies. They're all over me. The bottom row fixed itself. One landed on my thumb as I typed this. I'm straight up infested. Yeah, one landed on my thumb. And then I scroll up again. There's a picture of me. I said, here's a picture of me. I took that at the cemetery today. I said, I said, they got me out in the sun today, like I am not a full-fledged monster. 4 different people have approached to speak to me. I sensed interesting energy off of 3 of them. One mentioned that he collects human remains. He held my skull ring. One was dressed and painted for Day of the Dead. He was very welcoming. He offered to pose for pictures. His girlfriend held my skull, and he held the humerus. One asked me, I'm just curious, do you come here often to hang out? It seems like it would be a very relaxing place. We were in a cemetery. The 4th person was just being friendly. So I got interesting energy off of the first 3 people who came to talk to me. The 4th person who talked to me, he seemed like a normal guy. I didn't get anything weird off of him. But he said, he asked me how I was doing and had someone bring me water when I answered that I was thirsty. I caught an older Mexican lady staring at me as I lit my incense with my bones and urn spread out across the grass. She had a huge smile on her face, and we enthusiastically exchanged waves. And again, this is the picture of me that I took at the cemetery. This is from today. I said they got me out in the sun like I'm not a full-fledged monster. It's such a good day, you guys. I'm so glad we made it. 4 hours ago, I posted, I want to come to the cemetery more often. There's a video here. This was posted 3 hours ago. Let me turn the music on. Having a really great day. I said, I don't know if you can hear me. The music is very loud. But we move towards the people. They're having a very nice time. So they can enjoy the energy. Yeah, sorry. I said, I don't know if you can hear me. The music is very loud. But we move towards the people. They are having a very nice time. 3 hours ago, I posted, I love to see. What do you have to show me? I welcome those who are willing to operate within the system of serve and be served. 3 hours ago, I posted, I think we are funeral crashing now. Hee hee. Like I ended up at somebody's funeral. 2 hours ago, I posted our beautiful day with a bunch of pictures. Let's look at them. This is me lighting a cigarette. I look grumpy. Look at me, I'm grumpy. Here's me and Agent Scully. I'm wearing my biker jacket because I had to ride my bike there. Here's some Day of the Dead people. This was the guy, one of the guys who talked to me who I said I got interesting energy off of. I didn't ask, like, can I take pictures of you? He was like, do you want to take pictures? And I was like, yeah, do you want to hold my bones? And then I told them they're real, is that okay? And they said yes. And then what was interesting was people kept taking pictures in front of it. See, those are the bones? And tons of people kept posing in front of this thing and taking pictures. And, like, tons of families moving through taking pictures. So tons of people got pictures with Agent Scully and the humerus bone and the rest of them. See, like, and they're, like, professional photographer people. Or at least they have professional cameras getting, like, pictures. It's really nice. And this is them right there. Yeah, people kept putting their heads through here to pose for pictures. So tons of families came through. And we're taking pictures. And I saw some little kids I mentioned in one of the entries earlier. They came up and they were eating these chips. So I was standing real close by because I had loose bones over here. Oh, and this was one of the pictures I took with those people. The one I said had interesting energy. When they were holding the bones, and I tried taking a picture, this happened. The picture got corrupted. And I just want to tell you guys, this happens to all of my devices. Like, and my last device, my last phone, I already made an entry about this. It's completely broken. It's destroyed. So now I'm on another phone. And this phone doesn't even have an SD card in it. Like, there's no SD card. I deleted, like, all of my files to have room on the phone to take pictures and videos for the ceremony. Totally worth it. But so this phone doesn't have an SD card, and the pictures were directly corrupting onto the hard drive. Here are pictures of the flies. Let me see if I can find the fly before. Hang on. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. See, there's a fly. Find the fly! It's like a game. Let's play a game, kids. Yeah, here's a fly on my knee. Ah! Sorry. No, I think I lost it. Now I'm going to have to find it again. It just, like, crashed. Because look, now it's all the way back at the top of my post, so I have to scroll all the way down again. Sorry about that. Here's a fly on my foot. Here's a fly on my sock. Another one on my shoe. There's a fly, like, look, it's inside of, like, my clothes. And they were crawling, like, into my shoes, too, like, because they're kind of open on the side. On their boots. And they were, like, crawling into my shoes. Fly. And they were crawling, like, into my knee pads, too. Like, you can, like, it's kind of, they were going, like, under it, into my, like, leg. Here's a fly. Here's another picture of the altar. Just so many people. When we got there, it was 333 as soon as I was ready. Here we remember how, yeah, this is the phone was glitching out and it was like 111 instead of 122, and then it fixed itself and started doing it normal. This video ended at 616 on accident. It wasn't on purpose. And then it started doing that glitch again, except it was doing it for 2. I was clicking on things to, like, upload these images, and this is a screenshot of what was happening when I was doing it. And so it's supposed to say 1, 2, 3, and it was going 2, 2, 2. And that's, again, I've never seen that happen before today, and it happened twice today. The first time it was saying 1, 1, 1, 1, and now it's saying 2, 2, 2. Strange. Very strange. Oh, I lit a bunch of incense. I brought them a ton of incense. It's like an army of incense. I'm building a wall. There's the incense going. Yeah, so those are those pictures. Two hours ago I posted the occult gets me. Like a little dizzy face. I just fucking... And I think I finally understand why. Like, I understand why I'm so attracted to demons and to the occult. And there's a reason for it. There's a reason for everything. And it's not on accident that I'm like this. I'm starting to understand more and more of my purpose. 2 hours ago I posted, I'm in the security guard's patrol car. We were teaming up to chase away the lingering occultists. Now, that's just speculation. We were chasing people out of the fucking cemetery. We don't really know why they were there. They were kind of shady, though. But like so I said, we were teaming up to chase away the lingering occultists. And he just figured out that I'm the cultist. I told him I wanted to be the last one in the cemetery, and he's letting me. The more we talk, the more he realizes how serious I am. And then he shouldn't be letting random strangers into his vehicle. As a cultist, and then he figured out that I'm the cultist. And then you were like, I know you're here to, like, visit a grave. And then you figured out I'm not visiting anybody, and I brought a bunch of human bones, and I'm a witch.
This is so...
You just let me...
I fucked it up.
It was the best day ever. We had a really good day.
It should. Alright, let me unlock this.
So do you want to see my bones?
Kinda. What the fuck? What kind of bones?
Human!
Human.
Yeah. See,
What
this...
do you have in there, bro?
Okay, so this doll has, like, 4 human bones in its foot. I stuck them in at the Build-A-Bear. You want to touch it?
I don't know. Is it safe? What the fuck?
It was like can you see?
Jesus, where'd you get those?
Different places.
What the fuck? What do you do with that?
Witchcraft!
Are you serious? Like, how does that work?
I give them like offerings and so forth. That's why we're all out here, because like there's so many people, and I gave them incense, and we're just having a little party.
Bruh.
Are you gonna give me a cigarette after all this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to smoke your cigarettes.
Okay, thank you.
That's crazy. I'm kind of glad I met you. I'll
Yeah.
be bored out here.
Yeah.
Bruh.
You're like, I really want to meet. I want something to happen. Nothing ever happens when you met me.
I know.
Your prayers are answered.
Alright, let's unlock those.
No. Because at first, like when we were chasing the people out, I was like, occultist, like those damn occultists, and he laughed. And then later on, like we were talking, and then I was like, I'm the cultist, and he was like, what? 2 hours ago, I posted, the security guard gave me an after-hours tour of the mortuary. And has been asking me all kinds of questions. I'm about to burst. This was an amazing day for all of us. I got to be the last one in the cemetery. We're still on site. Eventually, he'll be the last one since he works here, but there are no other civilians. 2 hours ago, I posted, the security guard said that he told his friends earlier today he wants to meet a witch, and here I am. He says he's so glad to have found me. Ask and you shall receive. We are both having a blast, and the bones are with me. 2 hours ago, I posted, I'm still with the guard, and I specifically asked him if they had any bodies. Do you guys, like, have bodies here?
Nah, not here.
Aw.
So bad.
I just wish you had bodies.
I mean, like, what the fuck? That's weird.
He said no, and offered me a cigarette. We were standing outside overlooking the property when he got a call that they were having a fresh body dropped off. I gotta work through all this extra energy because I am vibrating. 1 hour ago, I posted, take care of me. You're all I see. Just a princess and her demons. 1 hour ago, I posted, day 2 of a complete stranger who was also a guard giving me an entire meal for no reason. Are we counting down to something? And yeah, I didn't make a video about that, but yesterday as well, I was working at a post, and I was there by myself, right? And all of a sudden I heard the Exorcist theme song playing super loudly. And I was excited. I came outside to see what was going on, and I was jumping up and down because I was really excited, and all these crows came, and they were like swooping around my head, like multiple crows were all flying around me, and I was jumping up and down, and I was like, ah! And then, so I wandered out to the street. Like, I was still on the site, but I walked up to the sidewalk to see where the music was coming from, and it was coming from across the street, and there was a guard over there, and he started, like, having a conversation with me, but from across the street, like, we were shouting at each other, and I was like, oh, I was drawn to the music, and he said, oh, yeah, they're having a Halloween party here, and I was like, darn, like, I'm stuck over here, so we talked a little bit, like, from across the street, like, yelling at each other, and then I went back inside where I was supposed to be, and hours and hours and hours after that happened, that guard wandered across the street onto the property that I was on, and I came out to see what was going on. He had brought me an entire pizza, a whole freaking pizza, and it was really yummy. It was still in the box and everything. And then today, again, this is day 2 in a row of a complete stranger. I didn't know him before. He's also a guard, giving me an entire meal. He, like, gave me all this steak and rice and, like, all this stuff. He gave me a whole meal for free. So, like, the past 2 days, I've been eating solely, like, what people have been giving me. And he also gave me, like, cigarettes and water and, food. It was like he was giving me offerings. So 1 hour ago, day 2 of a complete stranger who was also a guard giving me an entire meal for no reason. An hour ago, I posted, I feel insane. Open all the doors. 55 minutes ago, I posted, still in the cemetery. It closed 3 hours ago. I was showing the guard the recording where it says, open the door, during one of my rituals. And the air suddenly smells of sulfur. So we were standing outside, and I was like, do you want to see something cool? And I showed him this video, and it was during a ritual that I did, and the recording goes, open the door. And as I was showing him this, I got like this whiff of strong sulfur. And I commented on it, and he didn't know what it meant, and I was like, that's demonic. 51 minutes ago, I posted, I gotta start heading home, but I had a truly amazing night. And then 31 minutes ago, I posted, home safely. What a night. Oh, what a night. Ah! My costume for tomorrow for Halloween is so amazing. I can't wait to show you guys. I really hope that, because my camera's terrible. I hope that we can get some quality shots.